Brian Wilson, El Halcón de la Ley.
Well, you probably thought that was a frozen image of me, but I was being really still like this. Anyways, how's everyone doing tonight? I should move over. I'm a little bit out in the middle of my screen here. Let me get back over. Let's see. Uh-oh. What's this from P. Rich? Out at the moment and can't watch. Hope to make it back for the end. And Brad, I specifically didn't play Dead Space tonight. For you. Well, also because, I don't know if you guys saw the other night. Oh, by the way, hello, Evie. First in the room. I see you there. And Alali, Ka, I see you there too. I don't know, Evie, I think you'd already gone to bed. But for anyone that was around for the end of my no chat Dead Space stream the other night, it didn't end well. I mean, I didn't get on mic, I didn't, but whatever. But if you saw the way that stream ended, like, I got horrifically mangled. And then I reloaded the game, and, like, literally as the load point came in, the same monsters that killed me were literally right there, like, running at me. And I just, like, hit escape, hit exit game, hit thanks for watching, played the lullaby, didn't sing, and then turned the stream off. Hey, Lord McKeek, what up? So yeah, I'm at a point where I feel like I wanted Dead Space to be done already. It's not supposed to be a long game. I think it's just long because I'm not good at it. But I mean, I can appreciate. There's a lot that I like about it, but man, you know what it is? I don't think I have the HAWKTOBER spirit. It's like, I don't want to play a scary game. Last night, I was stressed out from work, and I picked up Metaphor ReFantazio again. It was so nice to sit in my recliner with my controller, and little characters running around, fighting, talking about friendship and stuff. It's beautiful. Then I'm like, tonight I'm going to play Dead Space. Am I going to play Dead Space again? I know as soon as I load it in, that flippin' monster is going to be right there. The one that made me turn the game off the other night. So, well, I'm not gonna stream Metaphor ReFantazio because it is HAWKTOBER. Oh, that reminded me. I was gonna change the background music for this to I can still find the music. I probably look it up as long as it doesn't get me and then we can play who recognizes the music of the 3 people who are here. Probably no one, but still. I heard this. I was playing like just a randomized playlist of music to listen to around Halloween. It has like soundtrack music from famous movies and songs and things like that. And this one song came on and I was like, oh, I forgot about that. That's okay. But it is a movie thing, so if my stream gets shut down, I'm sorry in advance. All right, I'm going to turn the music down on this. Let's see if this is the one. See, it's like, it's nice, right? I was like, this would be nice music to have on in the background for my chill, not scary Halloween stream. Just like this music lulled me into a false sense of security of a child. When I watched the movie, to which this music played as the introduction, You think you're in store? The children singing. What could go wrong? What do you think, EV23? What could go wrong with such lovely, happy music? Gentle, relaxing. You know what this was from? Here. You recognize this music? Here. I'll give you a hint. Oh wait, maybe I won't. There we go. This is the opening theme to the movie Poltergeist. A movie that traumatized every child of my generation who watched it. A Steven Spielberg film. It felt a lot like E.T. when it opened up. Kids playing in a friendly neighborhood. The gentle music. Anyways, you get the idea. And it was like, I was listening to all this like spooky, scary music to listen to at Halloween, and this song came on the playlist, and I was like, oh, this music is so nice. And then I was like, I can't believe it preceded one of the most terrifying movies I watched as a child. But so far, it hasn't killed my stream, though. That's good. That's a classic film you've never heard of? Coffee Bird, are you serious? You never... Oh, really? Poltergeist? Oh, man. I need to watch it again. I haven't seen it in a long time. It's like a classic horror movie at this point. La, 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 la. I wonder if it's streaming anywhere right now. Now I gotta check. Steven Spielberg, during his golden era of family movies, you're thinking like, oh, it's a spooky, fun family Halloween movie. And a flippin' terrifying. Let's see, can I have it loop? Yeah, we'll just have it loop. This will be my They're here. Certified Hood Classic. Hey, Jeff. You didn't move the what? Oh, yeah. You moved this, but you didn't. I don't want to spoil it because, yeah. Apparently Coffee Bird hasn't seen it. Just know, it opens with this lovely music. And it's just preparing you for what's going to be a lovely, relaxing time. Good, fun, family adventure. You can tell. Gonna gaslight you? Well, I'm warning you ahead of time. And it opens up and it's like, you know, a Steven Spielberg film. And the last thing you heard of Steven Spielberg was E.T. And you're like, oh, another fun for the whole family film. You know, good, innocent fun. I mean, I think it was rated PG as well. Like, it wasn't rated R or anything. But God knows it was scary enough that it probably should have been. But it wasn't like because it had blood or, you know, it was like technically PG in terms of like language and gore and all that sort of thing. But man, did they tell us scary, flippin', creepy stuff. Let's see, Poltergeist. Oh, it was 1982. Okay, streaming. says it's free on FX now. Is that a thing you can do for free? I'm gonna click it, see what happens. Oh, you have to, I think you gotta access it through your internet provider, which I probably have because one of the ones is listed as that I have, but I'm not gonna screw with it. I wonder how much it costs to buy on like Amazon. Poltergeist. It's $7.99 to buy. $3.79 to rent. You always noped out during the pool scene? Ah, yes. Don't tell them about the pool scene, Overlord McGee. One of the... Just so you know, it's a good family, nice family movie about a young family moving and living in a nice new house in a lovely neighborhood. They're having a pool built in the backyard. That's all you need to know. What could be more wholesome than that? Did you get poltergeist insurance for your house? Yeah, that's funny. What I just described, family moving into a nice new house in a nice new neighborhood. Thinking like, hey, this house, no one's ever died in this house. What are you talking about? It's just another reason not to be scared. It's like this family moved in this brand new house, brand new neighborhood. What? There's nothing suggests anything is going to go wrong, especially the theme song. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be a lovely time. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it, Coffee Bird. Everything is going to be great. You just, when you feel like relaxing for an evening, just settle in and watch Poltergeist. That's it. Little Poltergeist insurance. Oh, hydrocodone to get to work. That's the industrial stuff. That's an opioid. And then you got 103 pick rate. That's because Evie was zooming. You were high. Anyways, whatever gets you through the day. I know they wouldn't give you that medicine if you didn't probably have some pain management to do. But, hello, Ashley. Where's Keith at? Usually where one comes, the other is at least around, maybe on the couch, watching on the big screen television. And just in time because, well, I announced this during one of my bonus streams, but I have a brand new webcam, guys. Remember how I was bitching for the last 2 years, how my webcam wasn't working? I thought it was my computer was messing up, but then I got my new computer, and my old webcam was still up to its shenanigans. So this is my second stream with the new webcam. The first stream, I hadn't figured out how to do the colors yet, but I think I nailed it. I think it's looking pretty good tonight. I think I got the lighting and the color and everything. I'm liking the new webcam. Oh, he's at work, but he'll be home soon. Okay. So, yeah, give a thumbs up in the chat for my new webcam. Hit 1 if you like my new webcam. Remember to like and subscribe. Use the old webcam for Millie. I thought about that briefly to like, some people have multiple webcams, like Game Dojo does that. He has multiple webcams set up. But it would suck to have one that works and another one that's doing a bunch of weird, technical fuck up shit. That's my second, whatever. Hey, look at that. Look at those thumbs. Hey, Armando. Hey, how you doing, man? Thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up about the new webcam. Yay! I can use it. Today was a rough day for me. I'm not lying. My job was crazy today. Things just got a little out of control. Not like, it wasn't bad in the sense where I got in trouble or anyone yelled at me, or it wasn't like drama or anything. It was just hard. The stuff I had to do today was really hard. A bomb blew up and I had to deal with it. So, and I'll keep dealing with it tomorrow. But I got out of work. I had to work a little bit late too, just because it was like everything was still like crazy. Ah, that makes me want to listen to this relaxing. Listen to the children laughing. What could go wrong? Hey, well, thank you, Ashley. So clearly, one of the after effects of the date that I've had is no way in hell I'm not playing Dead Space tonight. I'm not playing Dead Space even a little bit. Maybe I'll play it later, like in more bonus streams later. But I was like, nope, can't deal with that. I can't deal with turning on Dead Space, loading my game, and as soon as I load it, there's a damn like monster running at me that like I don't know how to get away from or whatever. Gotta wait maybe this weekend sometime when I'm calm and I've had a chance to like relax a little bit. Watch Dirty Jokes. Was that the movie with Norm Macdonald? Oh, Dirty Jobs. Oh, wait, is that the reality show? I can't remember. Wasn't Norm Macdonald like 25 years ago or 20 years ago in a movie called For Dirty Jobs or something like that? But I think there's also a reality series of like people like literally they work in sewers and do all sorts of like crazy jobs. Let me turn this back on. Ooh. So, Mike Rowe. Okay. So I've picked out 3 games that I might want to stream tonight. And I'm going to show you the trailers for the 3 games. And then I think I'm going to do a poll and see what you guys want to see me play. Let me see. Crowdfunding Taco Bell. You know what? I haven't had Taco Bell in a while. The show where he works one day at jobs that are filthy. Okay. All right, Armando. Here, we're going to do this. I'm going to go on my... come to my theater. I'm going to show you. Wait, hold on. Do I have my... Why is the display capture... Okay, there we go. The first game is a game that I've owned for a little while. I played it a little bit. It's kind of light. It's kind of fun. I think I got it through Humble. And well, I'll show it to you. It's like not a scary game, but it is very Halloweeny.
Rated T for teen.
It's not on Nintendo either for me, but you know.
Once upon a time, in the great Arkansas Kingdom. The devil gave Jack one simple mission: find the wizard and destroy him.
All right. So, I mean, it's a platformer type game. So, I might rage quit it anyways. Then I could just move on to something else. I'm not, whatever I start playing, I might not keep playing. But I did dabble with Pumpkin Jack earlier this week. I just to try it out. And I was having a little bit of fun with it. But I would start it over if I streamed it. Yeah, you know what, Maddie? Hey, and hello, by the way. I was actually just trying to remember the name of that because this is very much like the spiritual successor to a game from like 1999 or something. It's called Medieval, which is it doesn't have a pumpkin head, but it's a very, very similar game. It was funny. I was like trying to remember what the name, literally while I was playing the trailer, I was like, what was the name of that game? Because I played that back when that was new, and it has very much like almost exactly the same vibe. All right, second game. And this is a game that actually is on sale, and I just bought. The last two are games that are on sale that I've been wanting to get for a while, and that I just bought today. Well, actually, the second one is just cheap, or the one after this is going to be just cheap. But, all right. So, option 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Wait, what?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Now, hold on a second. Don't you listen to him? What did I ever do to you?
She will do everything in her power to stop you.
Well, yeah. I don't want to die.
She'll charm, and she'll lie, and she'll promise you the world, and if she has the chance, she will kill you 12 times over.
Is he even listening to me?
Don't forget, the fate of the world rests on your shoulders.
You're not actually going to try and slay me or anything, right? Because I wouldn't if I were you. If you try, I'll kill you as many times as it takes.
Slay the Princess. Had my eye on that for a couple of years. It looks good. That one's like a visual novel too, so it'll be
whatever
maybe
horrors you may.
Oh, hold on, a little more not as twitchy, dodging monsters type of thing. So that could be a nice change of pace. It's definitely a game that I want to play. That I've been every HAWKTOBER since it's released. I think it released a couple years ago. I've kind of wanted to get it. Maybe it came out last year. I don't know. It's not super old. So option 2, Slay the Princess. And let's get option 3. I feel bad that Brad's not here because I think I'd be very curious to see what Brad would say about these options. Well, aside from Pumpkin Jack, he got that in Humble Monthly just like I did. So he probably wouldn't be excited. All right. This one's a little different. That one has your vote, Armando. Slay the Princess. I would not be mad at all if that's what I ended up streaming tonight. All right. Last option 3. I think option 3 is probably the one that's the creepiest. Like, that's loud. Got some retro graphics. I also think this is the one Brad is most likely to like watching me play, because it's a little bit like Chilla's art games, where you have to do your job every day as the lighthouse keeper, and all this creepy like shit happens. So it just looks really interesting, kind of unique. Also very like a short game. Slay the Princess is only like maybe 3 or 4 hours as well. Except it's got like 20 different endings. Like Slay the Princess is a game you're supposed to play and lose many times, because it's different every time you play it. No one lives under the white... Oh, it's not the White House. The Lighthouse. Sorry, I didn't mean to get political on you. That'd be a good horror game. No one lives under the... All right, turn that off. All right. So, those are the 3 options. Let me see. Can I do the start a poll? There's option 1. Let's say, which game should I stream? Ooh, MUHUHUHAHAHAAAA. There. We'll make the poll will be a little bit scary too. Option 1, Pumpkin Jack. Option 2, and option 3, no one lives under the lighthouse. And there is your poll, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll hang out for a couple minutes so people can have a chance to cast their vote. All 8 or 9 people who are here. Jeff wants to see Slay the Princess in the Lighthouse. I don't know. As far like maybe there's an option. I've never played Slay the Princess, so maybe you could end up in the lighthouse. And I've never played No One Lives in the Lighthouse. Maybe there's a princess in there and you can kill her. You think both those games look pretty cool? Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it again, I'm like, should I have even included Pumpkin Jack? But the reason I did is because it's such lighthearted fun that I was like, all right, that could be like I could be in the mood for that. But I think all 3 of the games look pretty cool. What if you misclicked? I don't know. Can you undo it? I've never whoops. I don't know what happens if you click the wrong one. Can you undo it, Coffee Bird? You can't. You picked Lighthouse, but you did not want to pick the Lighthouse. So, well, what I can do is we can have that be a practice poll, and I can just do a second poll. I feel bad that you can't undo it, because I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys can see the results in real time, but it's a tight race between Slay the Princess and No One Lives in the in the White House. That's supposed to be under the lighthouse. Which means that like if you changed your vote, that would be the outcome of the stream. And hello, Rockslide. Happy Thursday, man. Here, let me while we're sitting here deciding. Let's get some relaxing music playing. Yeah, everyone voted. All right. I'm going to You were gonna vote for Slay? Okay. You know what? Here, I'm gonna end the poll. Oh no! Okay, you know what? Let's do it again. Because I think your changed vote. Oh no. Slay the Princess is tied with No One Lives in the Lighthouse. So if you had voted the other way, although you know what, just to be fair, let's give everybody a chance to vote again. That's what I think, because it was so close. All right, which one? And this time, and then this time I'll say, don't misclick. Just so you remember not to misclick. A Pumpkin Jack. You know what? We're gonna just make it. Pumpkin Jack's out of the running. Slay a Princess, or versus No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. So I'm doing a new one, and this time because to make it interesting, because Pumpkin Jack was so far out of the running, I'm putting him Slay the Princess and No One Lives Under the Lighthouse head to head. So there's only two y'all can vote on. Do you want depressing or scary? So I don't know. Slay the Princess might be depressing too. It's got a weird vibe to it. Let's see how that's going. Wow, that got a lot of votes real fast. And, well, so far I'm showing 10 people in chat, and that we've already received 9 votes. And Slay the Princess is way ahead, so I'm calling it for Slay the Princess. That will be our stream tonight. Let me see. I'm going to update the stream to just put the game Slay the Princess. All right. It was a 2023 game. After a tough day, you'll see how bad it is to be a lighthouse keeper. Have you played it, Jeff? Yeah, no. Well, if I don't play the Lighthouse one tonight, I'm pretty sure I'm going to play at some point this October, because these are both games that I want to play. And it might work out this way too, because like I said, I'm pretty sure you never know with Brad, but you know, Brad is like one of the only Thursdays that he couldn't be here. And I have a feeling watching me try to like do work in a weird lighthouse while crazy stuff happens to me is something he'd like. He might like Slay the Princess too, for all I know. I don't know. All right.
45 seconds of gameplay.
Let's get this thing going, shall we? It's launched. It's gonna go now. We're gonna play some oh yeah, I'll do my current game thing too. Alright. Play the Princess. Bloop. And it's a window. So it's gonna take, when a game launches in a window, it could take a minute for me to get it actually to show up on OBS, my streaming software. It says this is a horror game. It's not intended for all audience. Please visit our website, www.blacktabbygames.com, if you need a list of specific content warnings. It contains flickering image effects, as well as a parallax effect, and on rare occasions cause motion sickness in players. If either causes health issues, you can disable the game's preferences. Okay. Option 4, EASA. You think you'd like the Lighthouse game too, Evie? Whatever horrors you may find in the dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. I feel a little like, can I do this at least? Here, this is just my monitor, and if I can get it to capture the game at some point, I will. Preferences. Let's do full screen. I was like, can I crank up the graphics? All right, there we go. Now I've got officially on OBS game capture. All right, let's do, oh, there's controls? All right. Yeah, I don't think it's not like I have to know how to jump or do attack combos or anything in this game. All right, here we go. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's see. So I got a bunch of options here. Okay. There's explore, the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? I mean, still ending the world is a little extreme. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Let's see. Can't someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get a reward? Some sort of reward for this? Or, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Or, sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution? Silently continue to the cabin. Or turn around and leave. Am I talking to the narrator? Is that what's happening right now? And hello, Umbra the Ninja. You wanted to slay the princess. Well, here we are. We're slaying the princess. Okay. The end of the world. Let's get some more information. The end of the world. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Let's see. How can a princess locked in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
All right. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already
I'm a lawyer.
on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Well, I'll go to the cabin, but... have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Well, the thing is if she doesn't end the world, that's bad either way. Like, if she could just, like, doesn't like being locked up so the world ends, then I could be like, okay, maybe she should be killed, because no one should so casually be able to end the world. Like, oh, you locked me up. Well, boom, world's over. How you like that? Oh, here's no option. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face. Yeah, that's me. That's reasonable. That's a reasonable thing to say.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
That's true.
And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
You hear what you said? That's what she said. To pull herself out. That's sorry.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Well, but how do I know you're not the lying liar face,
So
narrator?
Sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I can never eat a Burger King if I kill her?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'll take the blade. I'm not committing to using it, but if she's horrible, I want to have it with me at least. Maybe she's tied up and I can use it to free her. You know, you never know.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Decisions. Well, not now. It's just go down to the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
You do the same since we have other you want to kill you. You can't just trust anyone. Yeah, I have to be ready for anything. I don't know who to believe yet.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Yeah, you're very manipulative too, narrator. I feel like you are. I'll just say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
I don't trust her either.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Oh, like you slay me, man, Jeff?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I don't like her flippant attitude. I just say, and it's true, for the moment, I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Alright, you know what? She's chained up. I'm gonna put the knife down as an act of good, because I really do want to, I do want to communicate first, so in that spirit of communication, open-mindedness, I'm dropping the knife under the belief that I can pick it up again if I want to. I don't know, maybe by dropping it I'm screwing myself, but not the attitude of someone who needs saving.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
maybe now we can just talk.
She acts suspicious too, though.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Well, yeah, I can agree. It is pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? No, I'm not going to go there. Now, I'll say, let's see, I could say I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Or there are people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Or what's your name? How long you been down here? You know what? Let's start pleasant. What's your name? We can get into the crazy shit later. That's a polite thing. We're going to have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. We'll start with, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
She won't tell me her name. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Can you be more specific?
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
It says die. Alright. Hey, there are people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
I just did.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
She won't say.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
To tell you the truth, no, they haven't. I can deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping you down here. Or no, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than them. Not necessarily true. You know what? Let's just see if I stay silent. If she'll give me a better answer. Maybe if I stop feeding her, she'll give me something substantial.
They haven't told you anything, have they? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
I'm getting bad vibes from her, though.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
All right, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Like cut her arm off, or...
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
What does she think she's suggesting? Either cut her arm off or like stab me with it? I don't... With her, it could go either way, what she might be suggesting. Alright, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here, or we're going to keep you locked away. We can decide, we can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Actually, I like that. I don't trust her enough to let her out. The other option is not to kill her. It's just like, I'm not satisfied to trust you. So we're going to keep you locked up until I feel like I have better information. Yeah, the music is nice, huh?
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Now she's threatening me. Of course, she is a princess, you know.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Well, I don't think I'm going to have a more favorable opinion of her if I keep her locked down here. I don't think it's going to go in a better direction. I also don't trust her. And you know what? I'm not much for slaying princesses or anyone for that matter, but in this hypothetical scenario, I'm sorry, lady. Slay the princess.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand. You've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Wait a minute, why is that my hand sticking up? Why does my hand look like a monster hand?
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that was a short game. Oh, chapter 2. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
But now there's like weird, more intense
You're
background
here
music.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, I can say I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's gonna kill me again. Proceed to the cabin, turn around, and leave. But I gotta say, but I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing
Voice of the
we can
broken.
do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Okay, that's a glum approach, but really the narrator has not offered me a lot of explanation, and if I can get more out of him, I would like that.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Maybe.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
You want to look for the option to kill the narrator?
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Something feels really sinister. There's like a very sinister, like, sound in the background.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
It feels different.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Ugh.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Oh, I just realized. Hold on. Okay. My stream stuff on my other monitor got covered up. Alright, here we go.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
What if it's like, this is the second universe and history is repeating itself? Yeah, or that somehow it's this, I don't know. Like this is the same world worse now, or she destroyed the first one and the reboot's like a more evil version. I don't know. Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, the hero seems kind of like either the conscience or just the voice of reason, maybe?
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
But what I would kind of like to do is see if I can trick her and catch her off guard. Because I feel like if I just attack her, I can't do it. But if like she thinks I'm going to use the knife to break her chain or something, and then I use it to stab her face, I don't know. I feel like she may need to get tricked.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Voice of the broken. Yeah, this is a new voice that you notice it wasn't there before I got killed the first time. So I think we maybe in the second world, now the voice of the broken was born because of what happened in the first one. Why am I killing princesses? I thought you were better than this. So did I, Joss, to be honest. And by the way, hi, Joss. I found myself in quite a moral dilemma. The truth of the matter is, I'm told that if I don't kill the princess, she'll end the world. I haven't been really explained how or why she would end the world. The narrator's a little bit vague. But the princess also, I was trying to feel her out. I had a conversation with her, and she didn't seem like she's one of the good guys either. It's a little weird.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Okay, if you're like pledging, then it's a bad idea.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
And just for some context, this is chapter 2. Chapter 1 started exactly the same way. I tried to have a conversation with her. I decided, no, she's bad, and I tried to kill her. And then she turned all evil. She was already acting really shady. And she turned all evil and was like, ah, ha, 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 you're, whatever. I thought you'd be stronger than this. I'm disappointed. And then she kills me. So I know she's not good.
So please, try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Proceed to the cabin.
If that's what you want. I guess I don't have a say here.
I mean, did I just grab the knife and go try and stab her?
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
Ooh.
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Are we fourth person? I don't even know. There's a lot of people involved. That's all I can say. You tried to kill her and she acted in self-defense, it seems. She already told me where I was like, I don't know if I trust you. So we're gonna keep you locked up for a while so I can get more information to decide. And then she came out with like, if you don't let me out soon, you're going to regret it. Like she turned all like evil and shit. And I'm like, all right, now I've decided. And then that's when I tried to kill her. All right, but the interior of the cabin was like a modest wooden little room, and so I don't know. This is crazy.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. That is different. This whole cabin is different. Yes. Approach the mirror. Let's say you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Ooh, there's something in here that the narrator doesn't know about?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Well, when she killed us earlier, I could see my arm was up in self-defense, and it looked like some sort of like a lizard arm or something. It was weird. All right, yeah, I'm going to look in the mirror.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror. So no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future. Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal.
I don't know about that. The voice of the broken is a bummer, Jaws. Because one more voice was added. We are actually silent.
Probably. Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I want to look at the mirror myself. I want to see how handsome I am. I care about whether I'm being lied to. I care about whether I'm being lied to. There's a mirror.
As do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
It's right there. All right. And I'll make the observation to see if they have any. That this whole cabin is different than last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
But I did get killed by the princess. All right, let's take a look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's the mirror. It's right. It's the mirror, very clearly. Come on, narrator.
This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
But there's my weird lizard hand.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
So does that mean it really wasn't there and it was somehow in my mind? All right, so take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement. Does she say she could kill you multiple times? I think maybe she did.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
With the voice of the broken likes it, you know it's probably bad news.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
But what I should probably do is just go all in and try to kill her. Just to sort of do the opposite, like really double down on what I did last time, because I do think she's bad, or at least she has the potential to be bad. And maybe next time I'll do like the whole like, hey, let's do the super. If this doesn't work, I'll do the super nice option. In chapter 3, try 3.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Because yeah, you say taking the blade pisses her off each time. Could be leaving the blade at the top. Could be like prevent her from going bloodthirsty. The bad cop it is.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh, she already sounds ish.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
I'm getting some dominatrix vibes coming up them stairs.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
And the broken is like some simp, dude. Relax, man.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
People pay for stuff like this. Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
All right, there's definitely some weird, crazy, sexy vibes going on now. Last time she was just like, started off like sort of huddled down on the floor, like she was helpless. But now maybe she knows like, hey, This bitch already knows I'm not helpless.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
And that's weird, the other chain is broken. I wonder if they're significant. The chain on the right. Yeah, my perspective is as if or I've walked into a giant's domain. Either I'm tiny. This is probably reflective of the voice of the broken too. I feel like this is the perspective of the broken.
The little bird has returned to me.
She remembers
I
us
wonder
here
what he
before.
wants. You've brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Tighten my grip.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor. But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us?
I didn't let it happen.
I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Not by choice.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
I'm probably gonna kneel too. Just say no.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Well, I feel like a little bit like what the Broken's talking about. I've learned that I'm very intimidated. Like, I don't know if I can kill her. Especially now, I can't even hold on to the damn knife or prevent myself from kneeling.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Alright, what would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. Or I'm yours. Pledge myself to her. No, that's a bad idea. If I thought somehow I could trick her afterwards, I would maybe go that road. But the fact that even when I try to resist her, I do whatever she wants, makes me think that if I just openly say I'm yours, there's no coming back. I'm gonna ask her, just be conversational. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Okay. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
How do I break the chains? If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself? Sounds like you ended the world. Well, yeah, seems to be what it maybe what happened. Hey, Mike EL the gamer. Why do I want to tell the scary floating lady to take me to the red room? She does have a certain, I mean, there's a guy that one of my voices is the broken voice, and I could see where he's coming from when he's just like, hey, you know what? I think maybe we just better do whatever she says, and hubba. She's so powerful. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Sounds like a good deal. All right, let's just say, if you're so powerful, why can't you break the chains?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
Just making conversation.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
What, Mike? Are you great-grandfather yet? I can't remember. That would be my first guess, that Mike is great-grandfather now, somehow. I don't think the math adds up for that to be the case.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
World famous roasted goat leaves for Marine Corps boot camp on Sunday. Oh my god. Well, that's his whole life. That's a whole new life for him starting. That's crazy. Roasted goat. I mean, you were in the Marines too, right, Mike? You turned out okay. I'm not going to say anything else, but no, that's you must be proud, Mike. That's a big deal.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Yeah, sure, I'm okay. I don't know, but how much do you blame on the Marines for that, Mike? I mean, if anything, they gave you a little bit of self-discipline, for God's sake. I don't know. I don't know.
Of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
You know, if last time me making her think she was powerful resulted in her being this way, I'm starting to think maybe I need to figure out some way to make her feel less revered.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
See, just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you have to. All right. Or, I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I'm yours to command. Looks like there's more no, that was it. I'm going to continue the conversation. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
She makes some good points. You know who else makes some good points? Mr. Rogers. For some reason I got Mr. Rogers' videos started popping up on my thread. And he had that thing before the Senate hearing in 1969 or whatever. And he gives the lyrics of the song that when you're thinking of doing something bad, you can always change your mind and do something else instead. You can say, I can stop if I want to. I can stop if I want to. Anytime I want. And it's such a good feeling to know that I can choose. Something like that effect. I wish I could sing that song, to Mr. Rogers' song to her. She'd get it. Well, if the options are I'm yours to command or I'm not going to help you end the world, that I'm going to say I'm not going to help you end the world. I think yours to command it's a bad way to go. And hello, Matus. We're killing princesses out here. As far as I can tell, they should have named it Poor Attempts to Slay the Princess, because there's been a lot of me getting killed by, well, so far just once, but I'm pretty sure it's about to happen the second time. I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
And the weird thing is now, all the voices are in agreement that I should pick up the blade. Like, that never happens. And the only option I have... Oh wait, can I say any of these grayed out things? Oh, hello. Hi, Barbara. And the Raiders. Hello, Veggie Beast Punk. Hello. I was going to say, Jeff, are you in her raid too? But you've been here the whole time. Just saying hi to Barbara. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, Barbara? Happy HAWKTOBER. Scary, scary. Always in the Gaming Lawyer channel. You can see up in the corner. It's HAWKTOBER live. Is it Fallout Day? Just in time to watch G-Law fail. How you doing, Barbara? You don't usually stream on Thursday night, so I guess because it's Fallout Day? I know, I remember one of the earliest times I ever saw you stream, you were streaming Fallout 4, so I know you're a fan. Well, happy Fall, I didn't know it was Fallout Day, so happy Fallout Day to you. Oh, it was a makeup stream day, okay. Very cool. What makes it Fallout Day? Is it like the anniversary of the first game or something? Didn't even know. I'm confused. Barbara was streaming, so this is Tuesday. No, she just said it was a makeup stream. October 23rd is the day the bombs dropped. Oh, okay. I got you. But I hope you're having a nice HAWKTOBER. You playing any scary games? The whole month's been about scary games. Oh, I'd have to stop playing Dead Space because it got too stressful. Hello, Pyrrha. Thank you for joining in. All right, I know you're here with Barbara, right? You played a few indie scary games? Yeah, this is be considered indie. I had a little poll. The other game that I got this week to play some point is it's a game that's been out a few years called No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. It looks kind of creepy. But the last couple nights ago, I played a Chilla's Art game. Did you ever play any of those? They're all like 2 hours long, very like rough around the edges. They're like B horror movies, but in video game form, basically. It's like a slightly poorly made video game, but the They got some atmosphere. It was pretty good. I did one called Night Security. It seems like every Hawktober for the last few years, I'll spend one evening playing a different Chilla's Art game. They're always like $5, so it was called the Chilla's Art game is called Night Security. The ones I played are like you're doing just a sort of a mundane job and weird stuff happens. So Night Security is you're a night security guard at a company doing your shift. The one I did last time was called Closing Shift, where you're a barista. And basically, it was sort of like a cooking game, or like where you're like people do the orders. It's like, I want a latte with a double thing, and you got to remember what they had and go prepare each drink, and a line forms, and then in the middle of that, weird stuff happens. And then the very first one I played was called the Convenience Store, where guess what? You're like a clerk at a convenience store, and it's like you have to do your like little daily duties, and then weird shit happens. And anyways, so there's some interesting games. But they're not very well made, but they're kind of cool. You know what? I thought it was going to be like Five Nights at Freddy's, honestly, because when I got to the job, I went into a control room with like a whole bunch of cameras, and I'm like, oh, am I just going to be sitting in here like looking at cameras the whole time? But then then immediately it was like, oh, here's this little piece of paper. It says you have to go out in the building. It's like an 11-story building. You have to go to like all the offices, check the smoke detectors, make sure they're working. If there's anyone here working this late, you got to tell them to leave, and then you lock the doors, turn off the lights in the bathroom, and then move on to the next floor. So you're doing sort of the same thing, each floor going through this routine, but every floor you go up, things progressive, like weirder and weirder things start happening. But it was actually probably, of the 3 games I played from Chilla's Art, it was probably the one I've liked the most so far. I thought it was kind of good. But again, not like it's like single A. I don't know what double B. I don't know what you'd call it. They're definitely like sort of cheap, rough games. I think they're made by like one dude, and it shows. There were no anomalies in the smoke detector. That was the one thing I could always count on. That was never weird. Is there were no abnormal. Every room I'd go into with a smoke detector, I'd check it and it would say no abnormalities found, and I'd be like, well, thank God. Everything else is getting crazy, but I can always rely on the smoke detectors to have no abnormalities to sort of keep me grounded. That's right. Thanks for pointing that out, Matthias. And Slay the Princess. You guys played Slay the Princess? I bought it today. I've had my eye on it. It came out a couple years ago. It's an interesting sort of visual novel where you're sort of like a moral. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it's got some really kind of interesting storytelling. So I'm enjoying it so far. It won the vote for the evening. So, but anyways, thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much for the raid, and Raiders, thank you for joining in on the raid. I could definitely see from my viewer count that you brought some folks with you. So, thank you, and happy Hawktober. Yeah, my spooky laugh. All right, back to the game. Back to the story time. Your eyes fall on the blade. You feel a weight, some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses that manages to push you. So she's told me to pick up the blade to cut her chains. Can I say any of these things? You're not kidding about divine hand. Who's doing this? Is it her? Is it you? I can't do any of these other things. I literally cannot choose any of the other options. Pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
Let me guess.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Shut up, you simp.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
See, everyone is complying with her. I don't like that. I don't have any choices to do anything else. Can I click? Here, can I do anything else? Nope. Stand.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation, The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
You think the princess is legit, Joss?
To defy me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
I mean, if you ask me, sounds like she's got an insecurity problem.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What?
What? Voice of the hero? Are you gonna just justify why that's a good idea, voice of the hero?
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
And maybe she's right, because, like, literally, she talks and I can't do anything. I still have hope, Joss. I have hope in my heart. End this. I don't have any other options. Except, like, I could leave the game.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Shut up, voice of the broken. That's like my gloomy self.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
I can slay myself, resist its grayed out, or slay the princess. Hey, slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time.
Oh, I
you
didn't
move
accident.
towards the princess.
I didn't automatically slash my throat. No, Barbara, this game is like a 100% story. So, but it changes. Like, you have lots of different decisions, so it's kind of sort of like the story's different every time you play it. But it definitely is. There's a larger sort of narrative that's unfolding. So, I'm not trying to say that there is no spoilers by watching. Like, I don't usually like watching other people play story games if I think I might play it myself. This is probably one of those games. But it is literally like it's like the visual novel genre. It is all story. All right, one step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take
Oh,
another
damn
step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
Its story is this poor lady chained up and G-Lock keeps trying to stab her. I mean, you're not wrong, but well, except for the characterization of her as a poor lady.
Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
You stabbed yourself. She's innocent. Quit hitting yourself.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her. It's what she wants. You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
Brad would love my failure. Yeah, you're right on that, Jeff.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird, thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
It's a little gruesome, Joss. I won't disagree with you there. Slay the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
Seems like a healthy relationship. Now I think about it, I think I've been in worse, but you know. Nah, I shouldn't say that. I haven't been with anyone this bad. Although a bad relationship can be metaphorically described very much like what's unfolding on the screen right now. Maybe I was the princess all along. Don't go silent into that good night. Old age should rage against the dying of the light. This is the sort of thing that made you stop dating? Oh god, Matus. Alright, continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
This is not free will that's happening to me right now.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the first time I wasn't going to kill her, she started turning all evil on me and threatening me, so she started it.
Stop.
Oh.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Yes. I said no, resist. Apparently that's I wish I could do the stronger resist.
No. Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
Ooh.
The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees.
I actually almost got goosebumps just now.
But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
Okay, now I'm feeling a little less happy about this situation.
We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
Oh, that was mean.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
No.
Shut up.
So the voice of the hero is starting to sound like a dick.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen!
Before you can
Oh, I
strike
missed
the
it.
final
Shit.
blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
Can I go back? Alright. I can't believe you actually strike me, you. The princess, you heathen, you worm, you defiler. You don't know the consequences of your arrogance. Okay. That's what I missed. I accidentally clicked through it. Hell, this. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. Not sure how I'm feeling about what everything is happening right now. Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
I don't know.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
Shut up, voice of the broken. No one likes you.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together.
I just got an achievement called God Killer. The description was Slay Your Better. Well, I did it. I mean, I died too, but I slayed the princess. I think I did. Wait. Show's not over yet. Okay.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we? Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something. I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, here's another chapter. All right, the story's not over.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
Things look worse now. Heroes becoming comedic relief. Aside from pain, I feel fine. A quote to remember. Use check bonus for next year for work, and it's $446. You can get up to 500 bonus due to you working there for 8 years. Nice! Holy shit, indeed, Copybird. Alright, you're on a path in the woods at the end of the path. Okay, what the hell is that? I don't know, it looks like everything is made out of... I don't know what the hell that shit is. Looks like internal organs.
I think he's upset.
Yeah, the voice of the broken is upset. Big surprise.
What's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Voice of the stubborn. Oh, is that what I earned through chapter 2? Voice of the stubborn is the new voice that's awakened in me. That's awoken within me.
Exactly. Heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was. And ever will be.
I feel like my headset is... Is the sound getting distorted at all? It might just be my headset, honestly. Or it could be the sound effects. It could just be the style of music. I've been using this all day, so I'm like, if it's starting low on, get low on batteries. Okay, no.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed. Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions.
Well, didn't we kill the... Well, I guess I died and the princess died, so I don't know what the hell is going on now. It's probably the game. G-Law Saves the World should be the stream title? I'm not convinced that would be an accurate title.
Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
I feel like the music is a little loud.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Okay. It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. Or if we hit this point of no return you mentioned, what happens? To explore options, then we have no matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Proceed to the cabin. Or silently proceed to the cabin. Or I'm done with this, bye, turn around and leave. Alright, let's see if we hit this point of no return, then what happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens. Yeah, but is there something after the end?
There was last time.
How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there. If there even is a there. It doesn't matter because we're going to win.
Dark Souls Age of Darkness, if lights were turned on, looking ass.
Now that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be absolutely fine.
Okay, and he's talking out of the voices, saying you'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. Although the hero lended his strength to me. Alright. Is it rude if I tell my alternate personalities that they better get in line? I'll do it.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really gotten a say in things.
Oh, shut up. No one likes you, Voice of the Broken.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
We wouldn't have died.
We died! If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
So is the Voice of the Stubborn the counterpoint to Voice of the Broken? Alright, no matter what happens next, it seems our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Yeah, I like that.
Good, we're all on the same page.
Well, the cabin looks the same from the outside. Probably once we go inside, it's going to be all gross and like we're walking inside somebody's lung tissue.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know.
I have my sit-stand desk. I'm going to do the stand-up thing. Uh-oh, you're going to see over my green screen, though. Hold on, can I make the green screen higher? Nope, that's as high as it goes. Hey, I got it high enough. All right. All right. Then I wouldn't mind a snack right now, but we'll wait. I'm not gonna. It's only 10:15. I was gonna say I'm not gonna stream that much longer, but I don't think I can go as late as I do some nights. This week has been really rough, and I have not been getting enough sleep. And I think that is making things not work well for me at work this week, so not gonna go super late, but I'm not done yet. I am starting to get snacky though.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Shut up, Voice of the Broken. This game will help me sleep. Yeah, it's it's like a bedtime story, right?
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
I mean, I feel like between Voice of the Broken and Voice of the Stubborn, I'm much more feeling Voice of the Stubborn. It's a G-Law lullaby. Proceed into the cabin. Let's see what sort of terribleness awaits us.
The interior
Yes.
of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight.
And of course, the mirror this time is front and center.
But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
You did this.
Maybe.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say we did succeed in killing her last time. And things are still fucking terrible. Arguably worse than they've ever been. I also died last time. It was the best I could get away with. Get a gun this time? Let's see, it's that mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door. Why didn't you mention the mirror last time either? Why? Of course he's going to say, the narrator doesn't see the mirror. How are we supposed to get to the basement? There's no door, just a mirror.
A mirror? There is no mirror. We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening.
Oh no, Stubborn got no patience for this shit. 7 out of 9 lives left.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
Last time it seemed like maybe I was seeing things, because when I actually went to touch the mirror, it wasn't actually there.
What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost him, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
This time I'm gonna just approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it. Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it! Let's get violent already.
Voice of the Stubborn agreeing with Voice of the Broken. Nah, I think the hero is more my... Well, he got a little weird last time at the end, but... I do want to see what's going on with this mirror, though.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
Alright.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, I don't want to say what this stairway looks like.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Oh, she seems worse than before.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
Definitely doesn't feel like things are better than they were before.
See how you've soured my once divine melody.
At least she was kind of, you know, not gross before.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
But now that he's talking, I'm kind of feeling like I did the right thing. Well, I feel like whatever he says is the opposite of what the right thing is.
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination, and we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
Yeah. For a little bit.
She was going to end the world last time. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
You didn't make her into an abomination. She's always what she is, been what she is. I don't know if that's true. I feel like she's changing based on what I do. Continue down the stairs. Oh, hold on. You just realized Chauncey's still uncovered. Thanks. All right. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
Oh yeah, and her rib cage is open, and there's her heart is exposed. Ooh.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
It's not good.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
The real princess was the necromorphs we met along the way. Okay.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Alright, I did bypass the weapon this time. Given up on destroying the world, have we? What happened to you? Wait, we don't have to do this. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I did to you. I'm not really, though. Please, just listen to me. What do I have to say to her? Or fight back. Or let her end you. Hey, what happened to you?
Time happened. You happened. But none of that matters. We're together again, and I'll have my pound of flesh.
Well, you killed me last time. Remember, we both died.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Oh, just like that, huh? Just an explosion of intestines.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
That's her stuff.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
You like how the princess doesn't wear high heels? That's just how her feet are designed.
We're not out for the count just yet. But we didn't even bring a weapon.
Yeah, so much for the peaceful approach, right?
Yes, because we knew it was over.
There are feathers, and at a couple points, when I've seen my claw arms, I thought I've seen feathers like further down the arm. So maybe she kept calling me little bird. I don't know what that means, but maybe I am some sort of weird like chicken monster or something.
No weapon this time. It's almost as if you were planning on dying here. As if I'd grant you such a mercy. No. We're going to make this last forever.
Yeesh.
Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
This is not going well.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules. The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells, and each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes, I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4.
Is it exponential? Oh, I won't be around much longer if it's going to double each time.
This is nothing. Nothing. 8, 16, 32, 64.
Whatever is happening to us, it's happening faster.
Some deep reflection and analyzing of current events. Think the princess may not be well. It's astute observation, Joss. I agree.
128, 256, 512.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
1024, 2048, 4096, 8192.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
Hey, maybe they're just extracting the voice of the broken from me. That'd be nice.
16,384, 32,768, 65,536. You can't just count us into oblivion. 131,072, 262,192, 144. 524,288.
I mean, if that's the number of cells that she's pulling out of me, pretty soon that's going to be the whole me.
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
No.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yeah, the screen's starting to get dark around the side.
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000.
I don't like this waiting for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
$16,768,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
This reminds me of something that was memorable when I was in college, when they were talking about exponential growth and just doubling something, starting with 1, doubling, and the image they gave was, if you have a chessboard and on the first square in the corner you put 1 grain of rice, the second one you put 2, the third one you put 4, and so on. By the time you get all the way to the other side of the chessboard, you'd have enough rice to like cover all of the oceans on the planet, like cover the entire planet in rice. That's how big exponential growth becomes once it hits the larger scales. This game's gonna give you a nightmare tonight. You watch these streams for lawyering, not math. I've tried to use some lawyerly reason in here, but it just feels like it doesn't really apply. The first chapter, I was trying to be rational. All right, your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
It's more rice grains than the atoms in the universe? Okay, I knew it was something ridiculously huge. Is it? Okay. Then my memory of the scale of it was way too small. I thought I remember saying something about like big, like cover the entire world in grains of rice, but that might be, you might be more accurate, because that was 30 years ago, so you know.
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
What are we gonna do about it at this point?
We can't handle anything. We're at her mercy.
I mean, I don't feel like we have a body to use to resist with at this point. It's not a matter of thinking negative.
268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Oh, she looks like she's falling apart too. Like she's liquefying.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you, a round you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist. What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
You're right about one thing. It is torture, but it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
That's her purpose.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes, I am.
No.
Maybe not him.
Yes.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Somehow, yeah.
No.
A voice of the hero is even saying no.
Yes.
Stubborn, yeah, brother.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2. 4.
Oh.
8.
My body about to achieve warp speed just in its length?
Are you still there? Are you still you?
If I can still hear you, I am necessarily still here. And still me.
Yes.
16. 32. 64.
No.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
Well, maybe she's learned a valuable lesson about the... I don't know. Just let it go.
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will, but it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished, a song with no refrain.
There's nothing for me to say.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
Okay, I think I'm ready to sit down again. I'm growing! Okay. My camera doesn't have enough frame to pull that off. Alright, now I'm sitting again. What are the king and queen like? I don't know. Gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
I mean, being whole and being filled with mutual understanding is a nice place to end up. Maybe we can put all this behind us and be a little less weird about it?
You are unwound again.
Oh, that's not what I had in mind.
But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too. Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
Oh, the narrator just stopped. But there's nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drifts towards hers.
Yes. Yes. See me as I have had to see you.
You do. You see a towering heart. Wounded and alone. One that is familiar to you, if distant.
No, this isn't right. I feel cold.
The tethers that attempted to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. I will notice all the voices have stopped. The narrator and my alternate personalities. Approach the mirror. Silence as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. I just got an achievement called The Body. Description, it's you. Yeah, that looks pretty creepy, but I sort of knew. I can't yet see how I'm a bird, though. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Okay. Are we starting over in a weird way? Is that the cabin? It says you are at the cabin. It just looks like a bunch of sort of a hybrid between hands and flames. And with some Christmas decorations on. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Is this hair? Approach her. Oh, that's her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Or are you what sent me to slay the... Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack or destroy? I have a lot of options. I don't know what this is. I'm going to ask. Best way to find something out. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
He is unformed. I don't know what I am. Say, what do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Princess, all the option now. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Is this a happy ending? Are you the narrator? Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's a good point. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know the narrator? She probably has no idea what the heck I'm talking about.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Say, aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Not defined yet. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Biblically accurate angel. Oh, that's a good point. This does ring some bells about, like, yeah. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1. A weathered heart held in ribbons is the
You're
achievement.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Thank you, Matus. Appreciate that. Okay, you know what? This is probably a good time. They don't want to stream too late. Completing a playthrough of this marks a good time to stop playing. Although, my next stream may be the second playthrough of this. We'll see what you guys are into. We'll see what Brad thinks. Next time I stream, if we want me to go through a second version of this. Because it sounds like every time you do it, there's a larger metagame happening where you're actually building up whatever the underlying thing is. Are you hooked now, Joss? Will you just have to wait till next time? Can I save a game? Save. Thursday, October 23. We'll always remember. And, yeah, that was Slay the Princess. Here, let's get the giving up early. I beat the game, Brad. Sort of. So, wow, and now you come in right when I stop playing. But I've been curious to know, Brad, this stream began with a vote. And the two games it came down to were Slay the Princess and No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. The votes went out. I showed the trailers for both, and the vote... Well, I also did Pumpkin Jack, but it was way... It didn't even... The other two were much more wanted. What? What do you mean, Machus? This is just a nice, relaxing music. Is there something... What do you mean, Poltergeist? I just felt like some nice, relaxing music. That's all. You don't know No One Lives Under a Lighthouse? Oh, Brad. Okay, now I'm going to have to show that. We're going to have to do the... And then, of course, we played Slay the Princess, which I've been interested in it for a couple years. Here's the trailer for No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. It seems like the kind of game you would like... Hold on. Where'd it go? There it is. It seems like the kind of game that you would enjoy watching me play. You work as a lighthouse keeper. You do the daily job. The graphics are really like rough retro. And then terrible things happen to you while you're trying to do work. It's sort of like an alternate version of Chilla's art. Now, for our money, for those of us who discussed it, we thought this was probably the one you would have voted for. You're not that interested in Slay the Princess, not because it's bad, because you already know the gist of it. Okay. I mean, I saw a review. I know a little bit about it. I don't know, like, ultimately how it unfolds. But I thought that the whole narration just was done very interesting. So I think we'll probably play that again like in the next week on a bonus stream. Probably. But I might play this one next. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll put it to a vote during my next stream. More like a second playthrough of Slay the Princess, or try this one. All right, here we go. So, should we do a wheel tonight? I'm so relaxed now. I'm ready for bed. Whoever said this is going to be like a bedtime story playing this game, you were right. You're like, yeah. And with this soothing music, nothing could happen. Nothing could go wrong with a song like this playing. All right. Does let's see. Let me get my my list of winners so far. Existential dread? What, this music? What are you talking about? It's quite calm, peaceful music. Let's see. So far for winners. So we've had Evie, Nixie, Coffee Bird, and Evie. So guess who's the one person that's definitely not going on the wheel tonight? Sorry, Evie, you already won twice. In like 1 week. But, who wants in on this? Joss, are you still here? Joss, you were on before. You haven't won yet. Put your name on the wheel, but if you win, that's how she won the first time. I just feel like Ashley's on. Okay. I feel like certain people might get upset if everyone keeps doing this thing where they put their name and they give the win to Evie. Because some people have not won anything this year yet. Come on. Maybe you win, you give it to Joss. I feel like, Joss, are you still here, man? He was here like 5 seconds ago. I guess it was a little while ago, I think about it. I just assumed he would be here. You're here, and you won it. So far, I got Joss and Ashley. Put to a vote who goes on the wheel. All you gotta do is, there's 2 criteria. Now, usually on actual Halloween, I'll let everyone back on the wheel again. But the 2 criteria to get on the wheel tonight are, A, you're here right now. And B, you haven't won yet. And probably I should add C. Your intention is not just to give another game to EV23. All right? Hey, go back. There we go. Or just do it. Well, the random part is once the people who are interested in participating have cast their names, I spin the wheel. That's the random part. Not deciding who goes on the wheel. That's not supposed to be random. I want to make sure whoever goes on the wheel wants to go on the wheel. It's just people who've already won should let other people have a chance to win in their stead. Evie, you give it to EV22 instead? All right. Well, Joss, Ashley, I've got good news for you. Both of you have pretty good odds of winning tonight. I'd give it a... Well, let me say, I'm no mathematician, but I'd put it roughly at 50-50. All right, hold on. We're going to do this now. The randos in the chat never want to play Wheel of Misfortune. I'll get those names off of there. Yeah, it's true. We end up with we always end up with a handful of silent people that don't seem interested in winning games. Maybe they don't play PC games. Maybe they're all asleep. Maybe it's all one of you people with a whole bunch of accounts. You just like to make me feel better. Like more people like to watch me, and that those people aren't even real. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe they're bots. I mean, yeah, could be. I hope you don't think that I'm populating my own stream with bots, because that would be sad, wouldn't it? If I went to the trouble of like getting bots set up, but I only gave myself like 4 extra viewers. Some real hardcore stuff right there. Hey, animal lawyer. Do we put you prefer to watch? Okay, that's fair. You're not making any accusations. The internet is just highly composed of bots. That's true, but like, what would they be doing here? Like, what would be the purpose of them being here if they're not like communicating anything? They're not trying to like solicit anything. I would think if there were bots in my chat, they would be, you know, botting, doing things to bot things. I don't know. You don't know what half the bots on the internet are up to, but I'm pretty sure they're communicating or making things happen. Pushing buttons or making things happen. Silently watching my stream is not doing anything. Except for me looking over and go, oh, there's more people in here than there are people chatting. Slightly more people. And none of them apparently like winning. Poopy streams. That's right. Okay, let's get the Wait, what the hell's going on now? Okay. My list is not showing up properly. Oh, I see what happened. For some reason, the font's messed up, so I can't. Whoa, is that what it looks like when no one's on it? That's actually kind of scary. All right, there we go. Put them through a CAPTCHA. Gonna get one more before HAWKTOBER done. There's a good chance. I mean, given that the past week I've streamed like 5 times, and we still got a little over a week till actual Halloween. It's probably going to be another stream between then and now. And actually, next Thursday is the day before Halloween. So we're definitely going to have one more stream before Halloween happens. And you know I'm going to stream on Halloween. And one thing, unless something, crazy happens. One thing that's cool, though, this year, which doesn't always happen, is that Halloween is on a Friday, right? I don't have to work the next day. So that's kind of exciting. I can stream as late as... I mean, the fact of the matter is I'll probably get sleepy and quit when I always do. But I won't have to. I can stream as long as I want to until I get tired enough to quit. I shouldn't build up expectation too much because I'll probably get sleepy and not just stop at my normal time. But still, the world is my oyster. You never know. You don't know what could happen on Halloween. Anything's possible. You're running a D&D campaign on Halloween. Cool. Just stream on Halloween, you'll be happy. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely planning to stream on Halloween. The only thing that could stop me is if I get, like, my annual really sick flu, which you never know when that's going to strike. So far, I've been, knock on metal desk, lucky. Probably jinxing myself by even bringing it up, though. You have been known to build up expectations, but it's gotten to the point you never believe you. But Brad, you have to admit, okay, I know some of the times I've streamed and the things that I've streamed this HAWKTOBER have been disappointing to you, but I feel like overall, except for the first week being like completely like whatever, I was out of commission more or less the first week of HAWKTOBER. But I feel like I've been doing pretty good this year. Like for the last 2 weeks, I feel like I've been bringing it strong this HAWKTOBER. All right? So, just saying. I know you have your doubts, and you know they're well-founded. They may be well-founded, but you know I think I've been doing good things this year. 12-hour stream. I don't know if I got one of those in me. What I have done in the past is broken up. If I have a whole day off, I'll have 2 separate streams. But never. I don't think I've ever streamed 12 hours. Work cut your hours the week of Halloween, so you're off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that week. Cool. You only had to cry yourself to sleep 8 nights because there was no G-Law? Well, yeah, especially the beginning of the month was pretty rough. So, wait, I never missed a Thursday, though, right? Thursdays are the only ones that I guarantee. Why is one of those things on the board say ass to die? Hold on. Let's make it. We don't want one of the winners to be ass to die. This October definitely... okay. Redounds to your benefit. I don't think I've ever used that word before. But it doesn't erase Wave's hands the entire past. Well, let's say, though I would point out, last October, I streamed 12 times. So, at least, you know, I think as far as HAWKTOBER goes, I'm establishing a good track record. And let's be real, I don't cancel that many. I know everyone talks about I'm untrustworthy, but I don't cancel that many streams. You know, I'm here most of the Thursdays. In fact, depending on who you ask, I've never missed one. And who am I to challenge that assertion? There are a lot of words I don't know. I know. I've realized that. And then there are a lot of words that I do know, but I don't know how to pronounce correctly. And then there are probably a lot of words that I think I know, that I, A, don't know how to pronounce correctly, or don't really know what they mean, even though I think I do, or both. How many years you been doing HAWKTOBER for? I think I started in 2018. Hold on, I have to look. That's a good question. The suspense is building up too. It's like, oh, the wheel is just waiting for me to click it. All right, you know what? We're gonna no, hold on. I'm gonna check live because finding out how long I've been doing HAWKTOBER will not take long. Okay, I lied. It'll take a minute. The fact of the matter is, scrolling through all the streams I've done, I know you guys bitch, but there's a lot of scrolling to do. I've got over 1,000 videos on my channel, and most of them are streams. Quit your bitching. If I ever miss a stream, you go back and visit one of the 1,000 others that I've done. May the crow favor you. That's right. The crow who picks the winners. Oh, hold on. Oh, can we let Millie in? Hi, Millie. Is someone trying to talk to me? You want to go up in your bed? Go up. Everyone, an unexpected cameo. All right, Jeff, you there? Jeff is like always asking about Millie. Finally, get one of her new treats that she really likes. Fart kebabs. Yeah, it's Made with real chicken, pork, and duck. And she loves them. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it. This big string of drool as I was handing it out to her. This big stream of drool. So you're gonna do a. Does camera zoom? A lot of dog food is made out of duck for some reason, but the duck super chicken could breed or something. I don't know. Was that good, Moo? Here, you know what? Let's give you one more, and then I'm gonna spin the wheel of misfortune, or something. There you go. One more. Millie, ladies and gentlemen, the little fuzzy creature that runs my life. And unaffected by fire. All right. I'm still on my on my quest to find. I'm seeing HAWKTOBERs in 2019. I'm seeing HAWKTOBERs in 2018. In 2017. There were HAWKTOBERs in 2017. Though it looks like HAWKTOBER started in the middle of 2017. Because in the beginning of October 2017, I was just doing scary games. I did Layers of Fear, I did Outlast 2, I was playing Dead by Daylight, and it wasn't until October 20th that the first stream came up identifying itself with a HAWKTOBER thumbnail. So there's your answer. It took me a minute, but we have been celebrating HAWKTOBER for 8 years. Yeah, there we go. I thought it was 2018, but yeah, it looks like it happened in the middle of 2017. HAWKTOBER was born. I'll bet you the stream before that we invented it together, because that's the sort of thing that would have come up probably in a chat with you guys. So if anyone feels like doing extra credit, you go to that October 13th stream, the one right before the first HAWKTOBER. And I'll bet you somewhere in that stream, the concept of HAWKTOBER was born, and then the next week I implemented it. That's what I guess. But enough of silly old history lessons. We're here to play games. There shall be winners. There shall be losers. Who shall it be? Who will win the wheel of misfortune, and who will lose again, Joss? Joss, you still there? The dog ate his bird and replaced it with a cheap animatronic. No. No proof. No proof. Chauncey's right up there. She's still there. I'm a little amazed she's still there. She's old as dirt now, but she's still there. Close to a decade now, yeah. I don't know, Joss. I just feel bad. I feel like you're the one you're like here for almost every wheel. And every time Evie wins somehow. I don't know. Right now, I don't foresee there's any way based on who's on the wheel right now. I don't think there's any way Evie can take it from you. Ashley might get it from you. Can you ever get to see her? I can't really get the camera turned up to where she is. I know this sounds like someone who's covering a conspiracy theory. Oh well, I can't show you, Chauncey, because the camera is like, it's technical. There's things, angles, the lighting is wrong, I would take her out, but I think I think Millie would eat her if I brought her out of the cage. That's one thing that I won't deny, and that is that Millie, I say Millie has not eaten Chauncey yet, but Millie, I'm pretty sure, would eat Chauncey in a second, or at least kill her if she could get at her. Take her out one stream. I used to take her out on streams. Yeah, but it's been several years. I'm not sure if I ever streamed with her since I moved to Oregon. But when I lived in LA, right by my desk there was a wall, and I had a perch like screwed into the wall right next to where I sat, and Chauncey was up there all day. And one of the reasons that changed is we had this linoleum floor that was real easy to clean, and after that, when we moved, it was all carpet. So that was one of the things that stopped it. And then I tried to screw something into the wall like I did before, but the texture of the wall was such that like she started picking the plaster out of it anytime she'd get near it, and was starting to peck a hole into it. And I'm like, no, okay. So I sort of stopped doing it. You never seen her? Just talk about her? Well, we can show you, we can try to find an old stream with me and Chauncey together. You can see Chauncey back the way she was 8 years ago. When she was only 10 years old. She's like 15 years old now? 15 or 16? She's old for a bird. All right. Even if it lands on your name this time, the slice will slice off like the Mask of Scooby-Doo villain, and it will have been Evie all along. Let's see if that turns out to be true, Joss. We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Wait, 1. There we go. Oh, where's it gonna end? Let's see. It's really right here in front of me. Oh, Joss. I know it's the you can't see who says the winner is in the box. But it was you, Joss. You won. It didn't turn into Evie at the last second. You won, Joss. Nick, have you been here the whole time? Nick just comes out of the darkness. It's like, congrats, Joss. You give yours to Evie. You could if you want to, Joss. You could if you want to. You've been on that wheel many times this year, and you finally won. If that's what you want to do with it, I won't stop you. You actually want something. I thought you were probably just joking, but I was like, I was prepared. I was fighting off the urge to just respectfully say, no, Evie doesn't get anything. No one wins tonight, and then just turn the stream off. I'm like, Evie doesn't get anything else all year. Bye. All right, hold on. Here, we'll start the nice music again. You're not getting paid right now, so you'll take a game. Okay. So, Joss, you have to hit the Willy Wonka. You get nothing, sir. You lose.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yeah, I could get... I should have that as a soundbite on my Wheel of Misfortune. Congratulate the winner and then say, and for everyone else.
There, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
What's your favorite? No, that's all. Yeah, that movie is like an old favorite of mine too, for sure. Yeah. Save it as a sound under Joss lost again. But Joss, you didn't lose. And Evie's not getting anything tonight. Evie loses tonight. Evie's not even on the... Evie, you're not even on the wheel, but you lose. You get nothing. It's actually funny. Well, you won, Joss. You won. You're a winner. You can have one. You get to decide. And I feel like I got some pretty decent games up there, too. So, Joss, what'll it be? Now I gotta make sure I know how to find you. Are you on my Discord? Thank you. Or do I give you stuff on X? There you are. You're on Discord. X. Midnight Suns. Okay, I missed it. Excellent choice, sir. I've keep thinking about Midnight Suns. In fact, at some point when I was like done with Dead Space, I'm like, I don't want to play Dead Space anymore. A part of me was like, I wonder if I could sell Midnight Suns as a HAWKTOBER game. Because like, think about it. You're in like a haunted mansion in a bunch of spooky woods. Like their base is like basically in a haunted castle. It's like, could be very Halloween-y. There was a city builder. That was Against the Storm. Against the Storm. It's like a... I wouldn't say a roguelike, but it's got sort of elements. Where you do cities over and over, but all builds up towards something. But I think they're both really good games. It just depends on what you're in the mood for. Yeah, if you love XCOM, absolutely. All right. Let us get you, and I'm gonna put you on the list of winners. Joss Sedai on 10/23, and you will be getting Midnight Suns, and I can remove Midnight Suns from... Before I forget, I want to take it off the list so I don't accidentally let somebody else pick it next time. I think that's happened before. I forgot to take the game off the list, and then the next week it was still on there. I wonder how many countries this stream is going to get banned in because I keep playing this song. Just trying to set the tone, everybody. Everyone's going to have a very chill evening after this because of this lovely, lovely music. And Midnight Suns. All right. Take me a minute to get there. You know what would suck is if somehow Midnight Suns, like I've had games where it looked like they hadn't been claimed yet, but then for whatever reason when I go to get the key, like somebody selected a game in the last couple years and I clicked to redeem it and it was like, sorry, wah. And either like some of these expire. I think I checked to make sure that none of the games on this list were expired this time. But I could have sworn I gave away Midnight Suns one year. All right, it's looking fresh. You should be good on this, Joss. And I think there's a bonus skin too that I can give you. That they give away with it for that month. All right, I'll say hold on. Congratulations, Joss. Because I like to write out my congratulatory message as I'm saying it on stream, as you all know, so that you can relive the moment. You can look at that on your Discord or wherever I give you the message. Go back to that stream where you won and relive that moment. On your big win! Finally! Evie didn't steal your joy and crush your hopes with her unexpected and repeated wins this year. MUHUHUHAHAAAA. Enjoy Midnight Suns. And there's that. And then the Doctor Strange bonus skin. There you go, Joss. Congratulations, everyone. Round of applause for Joss. I'm so happy for you, man. I've been rooting for you all year. And finally you got it. There you go. Can't wait to try it. If you get into it, prepare to not play any other games for the next month and a half. I never finished it, but that's only after I put like 100 and something hours into it. I was really enjoying it. I just, like any game, if I play it that much, I hit a point where I'm like, I need to play something else. All right. Let's see. Your wife's going to be home for a month, so you'll have time to lose in a game. Yay, Joss gets to lose in a game. Well, hopefully you'll have fun losing in this one. Yeah, now I'm getting, like, the more I'm talking about it and thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I need to blow the dust off. But I'm going to I'd have to pick it up where I was. Because I can't imagine starting it completely over again. Like, because I think the same thing would happen. I would never finish it. Anyways. All right, let's come back over to the thanks for watching screen. Was I going to do something else? I already checked to see how long ago. Oh, I was going to look for Chauncey. Oh, and Ashley said goodnight. Did I say goodnight to Ashley? She's probably gone already. Ashley, if you're still there, have a good night. And I missed a shit ton of comments. Keith said Pacific Drive looks cool to you. I think I streamed that one night. I thought that was really cool. And in fact, I liked the soundtrack from Pacific Drive so much, some of the songs in there, that I put them on my favorites list on the music that I still listen to. So there's a few songs in there that I just listened to, and I've continued to listen to for the last 2 years on a semi-regular basis. You don't know much about Marvel, so it'll be interesting. I think you can still enjoy it. It's definitely like, obviously, if you were super into Marvel, you would be into the characters more. But I also think it ties more into the comics than the movies. So, and a lot of people go into the game not knowing the comics either. So, and it's also a lot of the characters sort of off the beaten path characters. Although they do start mixing like the Avengers and Spider-Man and other like really well-known names too. So I think you'll still have fun, even though you're not like a super Marvel person. Now I feel like curious if I can find a stream where I had Chauncey on my shoulder. I have to go back like 8 years. But I used to have her on my shoulder quite a bit during streams. Okay, stop being weird. It'd be better with less Avengers. Yeah, honestly, like I wasn't expecting there to be so much Avengers. Although I thought it was fun getting to play them and stuff. Yeah, ultimately you get to choose who you bring on your missions with you. Unless like most characters have special like certain missions that are special just to them. But for the most part, you can stick to the few characters that you like. And just not play the other characters that you don't want to play. There's like a huge cast of heroes ends up being on your extended team. Alright. I think I'm in the right era. Here we go. Now Keith's probably not even here anymore. But here is a stream of me playing American Truck Simulator on November 15th of 2018 with Chauncey on my shoulder. Let me see, I'll get paid more. Look at my beard, didn't have any gray in it back then. Although, you know, I should get all the different types of hazardous. I'm not sure if Deadpool is like Deadpool. I think was a bonus pack, so I'm not sure if he's in that. I got a complete version. I'm not sure if you got the complete version. So at least that's my reasoning. She's half pitbull. Well, she never bites hard. It's mostly she doesn't even bite. She just opens her mouth in like a biting like. And like bumps her nose against me. She doesn't actually bite. She never has. She's very gentle. But talking about Chauncey. Full of piss and vinegar, I'll tell you that. I mean, she acts grumpy. She's comfortable and she's cozy and you try and move her. Alright, let's check the old job market. Hazardous cargo. Almost 2 right now. It's just a matter of where I'm gonna end up. And I think we're gonna make Portland our destination. How young we all were when he drove those American trucks. It's true. It's been... I don't think I've streamed it. I streamed it
we're
like
doing
once
the
after I moved.
destination
20
reflects
2019.
roughly the real life destination. And it's good because once we get like to Oregon, it should be daylight again. No, I'm not gonna stop here. Yep. You make a little lefty situation. Did I say hi, Area Style? I think I've acknowledged you, but I can't remember if I actually said hi. If not, hi, Area Style.
Yeah, I don't think it has the
Chauncey's a cockatiel.
it doesn't have Deadpool.
She's a lady cockatiel.
It probably doesn't have Spider-Man either.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out the logistics of moving with Chauncey.
Fresh G-Lop, bright-eyed,
Horn.
bushy-tailed.
Such an impressive sounding horn.
It's back when I just had the green screen up and I wasn't even using the chroma key. I just was like, yeah, sometimes I'll just have the green
I
screen
did
up.
when you first came in before you got your flu shot. Well, good job on getting your flu shot. I got mine, I think. There's some bullshit's happening to me right now. All right, let's go back to the job market.
I'm wondering what Chauncey's
to
about to
Reddit
exit the
and find
video,
out
and
what
I'm
the
I'm not
fuck
sure what.
happened.
I'm curious to see what prompts her
Couldn't
to
have
leave.
expired in just the time it took me to drive over here, could it? It was like, oh, where's the asshole cat, Izzle? No, it was nothing like that. Except for Area Style. He trashes. You know, I don't want to rat him out. But everyone else.
Oh yeah,
is
she's
very
leaving.
nice. Uh-oh.
She might have been going. She liked to go sit on my knee. She might have just gone down and sat on my
Astoria
knee.
job is still there. Did the... Yeah. Oh, she's not into it. You get so crabby. Yeah, you get so crabby when I move you.
She was on my knee. I needed to shift my legs, and she got mad at me because she was sleeping.
Your shoulder's lame. I want to be on your knee and your sock.
She liked to sit on my sock. I crossed my legs, and she'd either sit on my knee or she'd sit on my
Yeah,
sock.
I wear
And
a
she'd like,
sock because when I switch legs, because usually I got my controller on this knee over here.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
this knee is free. So
It's
when
good stuff
when
right here.
Have her
Classic.
Over here at my computer, she likes sitting on that knee, but I had to switch my leg. I switch my legs every, situation every few minutes. And so when I have my foot across this way, I don't like her stand with her little claws and her little every 90 seconds pooper on my bare skin. So
she pooped on my leg a
when I
lot.
have her over here, I have to wear like a ratty old sweatpants and ratty old socks. It's okay for her to like poop on and stuff.
Glorious having a bird that likes to sit on you all the
You
time.
drive the speed limit because your Jeep gets shit miles per gallon. Your parts bent them in a little bit, so now my glasses aren't slipping as much. It's making me very happy.
There, she's coming back up. See, she was just sort of free to go wherever she wanted.
Area Style has a hovering moped. Or hoverboard.
I kind of miss those days. That was kind of fun.
I had a roommate
She just
in college
chill out with
who
me.
had a moped. He loved it.
She's like, and that's another reason too, is like, in about 2020, she started going blind. So if she
It was, like,
startles
cold
and
as hell. I
flies,
had
she'll
duct
like
tape
crash
all
hard
over
into
it
things.
to
I think that's another
parts
reason
from
why
flying off.
I've stopped taking her out like
guy.
I used to.
But he loved that thing.
She can hardly see anything anymore.
Let me see.
She's still just as
More-
crabby and
I think it's-
cantankerous as ever. All right. Well, what a nice, gentle, calm evening we've had. Actually, the fact that I didn't play Dead Space again, I'm feeling much more chill than I have on most of my HAWKTOBER streams. Brad, I don't think you were here earlier, but I said I pointed out that my last stream before this was a quiet stream. And I played Dead Space. And it was going so fucking wrong at the end that I rage quit. And, you know, that's how I ended the stream. The game was just being brutal. And then I died. And I reloaded it. And when I reloaded it, the thing that killed me was already right there on me again. And I was like, fuck this. And so I just went to the thank you screen, played the lullaby, and logged off. It was too much Dead Space. The game's not supposed to be that long either. That's why I kept, like, playing it. Because I'm like, I got to a point where I was kind of like, okay, I think I've had enough, but I want to finish it. And then I think I played another 8 hours after that. I was like... Anyways. It keeps going. Or don't finish it. Finish it on my own or don't finish it. Or I might do a silent stream. I mean, that's the thing I kept saying is... I did play it on my own one night. But I kept thinking, like, if I'm going to play it, why at least... Even if I don't feel like talking, I can at least do, like, a silent stream. So people can see what's happening in it. But... So you're saying I shouldn't even do that, Brad? Like, it's just better if I just do it, and so no one has to see me. No one has to see it. Because all the difference would be is one more silent bonus stream versus just no stream that day, and I'm playing it on my own. And surprisingly, people hang out in those streams. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not ever going to make my channel just silent streams. But the few times I've done it, people hang out in those. Is it because the remastered has more content? I don't know. I'm not sure if it has more content. I feel like maybe it does, but I couldn't guarantee. It might, because I don't remember it being super short before. But, and I specifically remember like some of the areas I was in and some of the puzzles that I have done. I specifically remember doing them, 15 years ago whenever I originally played it. So I'd have to look it up to see if they added, but I think it feels like enough of a reboot that they may have added content. You didn't know that's how the last silent stream ended? You were watching and then you look back and it was ending. Yeah. Well, let me see. That's another thing. It's the magic of the internet. I can show you exactly what happened. And it's a recent stream, so it's like going to be super. I'm not going to have to dig very far to find it. There's this one thing that you can't kill it. So I'm trying to escape it. I get out, and then there's another bullshit waiting outside, and then they're both coming after me. It's like, and I think it might be two of those assholes that you can't kill. And then I'm not able to get away from them. And then I'm like, yeah, then I get electrocuted. and then at that point, I'm just like, then I'm thinking, oh, is he gonna get electrocuted and die? Like maybe I let him into nope. And then at that point, I just had like half a health bubble left. I'm like, just go ahead, fucking kill me. But then I'm like, I'll reload and see what's going on. Like maybe I can reload it and not be like have such a shit show. Like I could before, because I did something to trigger them to appear. It's like, nope, there it is. And then I was like, nope, fuck this, out of here. As soon as I loaded it and I saw that thing coming down the hallway at me, I'm like, nope, done. Thanks for watching. And then that's when, ever since then, when I think about Dead Space, I'm like, when I load it, when I load it, this is what I'm going to see. This is what's waiting for me when I load the game again. All right. Yep, I'm out of here. Done. Done. El finito. No mas. All right. Now that's so funny. Now I'm on the real thanks for watching screen. But yeah. So you've just witnessed, I've just taken you on a very brief revisiting of my last moments in Dead Space that made me stop playing and that made me not want to not want to play again. But we'll see. Oh no, I dabbled in the Spanish just then, but I maybe gave the false impression that I know it. Is that what that is some real bullshit. I might, if I just run another way down the hallway, there may be a way I can get away, but I like to be able to stop and think. And if something goes horrible, I like to be able to stop and think and try to approach it differently. And if I load in and I'm already in the middle of the bullshit that killed me, and I can't stop for a second, then it's like, oh, that's not an appealing prospect. That's some real bullshit. All right. I did end up streaming longer than I thought, but I did some weird looking at videos, did the wheel, whatever. I am going to wrap up the stream now. Joss, unfortunate but hilarious. Joss, congratulations on your win. Evie, you lose. You get nothing. Just the way it rolls. I know you weren't on the wheel, but still, I just had to say it again. Alright, guys, you know what's gonna happen now. We'll just, that'll be my new version of Lullaby, is I'll just make the screen black, and we'll just listen to this for a minute. Then you'll all drift to sleep. Or, this'll happen. Go to sleep, and good night. Your eyes are getting so heavy. Go to sleep now. P. Rich, Joss Die, EV23, Matus, Armando, Matus, Joss. Who else is here? I'll be waiting for you in your dreams, Nixie. There, I got Nick.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.